How much do you know about your security detail?
What do you mean, how much do I know about him?
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anticipated TV shows of 2023.
You're not gonna scare us.
Scared him?
For this list, we're looking at noteworthy television shows, whether new or returning, that we're most excited to watch in 2023. Keep in mind that not all of these shows have official premiere dates yet, and that schedules are always subject to change. Which of these are you looking forward to? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Loki Season 2. As far as Marvel's attempt at television domination goes, Loki is definitely a hit. It helps that he's one of the franchise's most popular characters.
It's been a very long day, and I think I've had my fill of idiots in armored suits telling me what to do.
The delightfully bizarre show works surprisingly well, largely thanks to Tom Hiddleston's wonderful performance as the titular anti-hero. Its quality and the legacy of its main character have made it a hit, resulting in a much-anticipated second season.
How do you plead?
Madam, a god doesn't plead.
A good chunk of episodes will be directed by Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead, a creative team who have gained a strong cult status in the independent horror sphere. We can't wait to see what they and head writer Eric Martin have conjured up for us.
You're very clever.
I know.
Number 9. The Three-Body Problem. Okay, so the reputations of David Benioff and D.B. Weiss may not be at their strongest right now.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
But we're willing to give them the benefit of the doubt with The Three-Body Problem, based on a Chinese novel by Liu Cixin. For their first TV project together since Game of Thrones, Benioff and Weiss are teaming up with Alexander Wu. They're still working within the realm of genre fiction, as The Three-Body Problem is a Hugo-winning piece of sci-fi about aliens and astrodynamics.
As the story unfolds, it starts to feel as though we are reading the unfolding of some grand conspiracy. A conspiracy written into the fabric of the universe itself.
It sounds deliciously dense. Various Game of Thrones alumni are joining, including John Bradley, Liam Cunningham, and Jonathan Pryce. It'll be great seeing everyone again.
A true leader avails himself of the wisest counsel he can, and no one is wiser than the gods.
Number 8. The Witcher Season 3. In 2022, Henry Cavill revealed that he would be retiring as Geralt of Rivia at the end of Season 3, so let's enjoy his company while it lasts.
Chaos is the same as it's always been. Humans just adapted better.
The Witcher has been an enormously successful piece of IP for Netflix, aided by the franchise's devoted fanbase, some magical filmmaking, and Cavill's magnetic lead performance.
Love and blood. They both possess a mighty power.
When it comes to high fantasy on television, it's hard to beat right now. The second season was particularly good and received high praise from critics, so we're hoping that the third will continue its blazing momentum.
We don't kill out of fear. We kill to save lives.
Number 7. Gen V. The current TV landscape is heavily populated by superhero shows. The Boys has been an enormous success for Prime Video and is easily one of the streamer's flagship programs.
Butcher, the whole point of what we do, the whole goddamn point, is that no one should have that kind of power.
Enter the spin-offs. In terms of timeline, Gen V will take place alongside the core show's critically acclaimed third season.
Real power isn't this. It's the ability to bend the world to your will.
Set within the Godolphin University School of Crime Fighting and spotlighting the comics G-Man, its logline compares it to the Hunger Games. The cast will include Jazz Sinclair of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina fame and even Arnold Schwarzenegger's son Patrick. Those wishing for more superhero carnage and boys-style satire should find lots to love with Gen V. Number 6. Secret Invasion. There's a lot of great Disney Plus stuff coming down the pipeline, including the WandaVision spin-off Agatha Coven of Chaos. But we're especially looking forward to Secret Invasion.
For years, you've been avoiding Earth. I have called for your help plenty of other times, and you've been pretty content to let those calls go straight to voicemail.
The line between television and blockbuster cinema continues to blur, and Disney Plus is blazing the trail. The show will star a slew of notable names. These include Samuel L. Jackson, Emilia Clarke, Olivia Colman, Kobe Smulders, and Martin Freeman, many of whom are reprising their roles from the MCU movies.
This is my war. Alone.
The storyline will follow the limited series comic of the same name, which concerns an alien invasion and lots of superhero imposter drama. We'll only be getting 6 episodes, but what great episodes they should be. Number 5. X-Men 97. This show looks to combine the two really hot topics of superheroes and nostalgia. And really, you can't go wrong with that duo.
I'm gonna remember this, rookie.
Fox Kids aired X-Men the animated series throughout much of the 90s. Despite being animated, it wasn't exclusively for children, and has been praised for its considerate and thoughtful storytelling.
Cruelty to creatures we don't understand seems limitless.
It was also an enormous ratings hit, and helped bolster the popularity of superhero cartoons. A revival of the show, going by the title X-Men 97, will debut on Disney Plus in 2023.
You have taught us to value our powers, Professor, not for their own sake, but for what they can do for others.
The band is getting back together, and some new faces will also be joining the fray, including acclaimed video game voice actress Jennifer Hale. Number 4. 1883, The Bass Reeves Story. A great show about ranchers and the local indigenous population. Yellowstone proves that the Western isn't dead after all.
I thought it was time we discuss our new problem.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be going away on its own, does it?
It's also been so well received that it's led to the development of not 1, not 2, but 3 different spin-offs. And one of those is now getting its own spin-off.
I want a place with no memories. You know? A place where nothing happened until we happened.
Venturing off the prequel series 1883, the Bass Reeves story will follow the titular historic figure. A former slave who became a deputy U.S. Marshal, Reeves arrested thousands of criminals and may have inspired the character of the Lone Ranger. It's unclear how this real figure will tie into a fictional saga, but we do know that he's being played by David Oyelowo of Selma fame.
Those that have gone before us say, no more, no more.
Number 3. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Few animated shows have reached the acclaim of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Life happens wherever you are, whether you make it or not.
Airing for 3 beloved seasons between 2005 and 2008, Avatar raked in the awards, notably earning an Emmy and Peabody. And now, Netflix is set to release a live-action adaptation. Yeah, we tried live-action once and it was terrible, but let's just forget about that.
Please, son, you're confused. You don't know what you're doing.
Netflix has a great track record, having delivered plenty of quality shows, and we're sure they're pumping in the money necessary for a visual and auditory feast. As long as they don't diverge too much from the excellent story, they should have a genuine winner on their hands. Filming wrapped in June 2022, so it's only a matter of time now.
Sometimes life is like this dark tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel, but if you just keep moving, you will come to a better place.
Number 2. The Mandalorian Season 3. It seems like every character from the Star Wars franchise is getting their own standalone story, like the upcoming Ahsoka. This strategy has yielded interesting results, and we can always count on The Mandalorian to provide an enjoyable experience.
This is the way. This is the way.
It's been ages since we visited Mando's world, with Season 2 concluding back in December 2020. The wait has been long, and it feels even longer thanks to the season's staggering and instantly viral ending.
Are you a Jedi?
I am.
But with Jon Favreau at the helm, we're positive that the 3rd season will be another exciting, touching, and imaginative entry in one of the franchise's greatest creations. March 2023 cannot come soon enough.
I'll see you again. I promise.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Only Murders in the Building Season 3. We're ready to see this hilarious crime-solving trio back in action.
So that's it. You'd rather tell a story that's tantalizing than the story that's the truth.
You see, we would never do that. I mean, we have, but we try not to.
The Fall of the House of Usher. Netflix's resident horror maestro Mike Flanagan returns for another miniseries.
Thanks for believing in me, Nellie. We did the trick. I'm clean and sober, all thanks to you.
Succession Season 4. We can't wait to see what type of juicy family backstabbing occurs next.
I'm just really happy in my headspace. And I hope they're happy in theirs.
Bridgerton Season 3. The Netflix smash hit will return for at least 2 more steamy seasons.
Are the young ladies of London truly so easily won by a pleasing smile and absolutely nothing more?
So you find my smile pleasing?
I find your opinion of yourself entirely too high.
Echo, a Hawkeye spin-off. Echo will look to continue Marvel's TV hot streak.
We have them.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Last of Us. 2023 will be the year of Pedro Pascal, who has established himself as one of TV's most consistent performers. He'll be playing Joel in The Last of Us, an adaptation of the popular video game. Now, video game adaptations don't always have the greatest track record, but we have full confidence in The Last of Us.
Got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah, go east.
A ton of money and effort went into filming. It's filled with excellent actors, and it seems to be following the game's brilliant story quite closely.
You have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined.
This is likely owing to the involvement of the game's creative director/writer Neil Druckmann, who is working with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame. The trailer alone was outstanding. We can only imagine how good the show will be. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.